All right, today's a big day. Let's get the truck hooked up to a little trailer over there. Let's get Kawasaki's skeleton that's back there on it. Let's get the motor in, let's take it to the shop, warm ourselves, and get the engine in. Let's do it. Boy. Nope. Is back. Put those through. Okay. Chains attach. This. All right, that is one part done. Now we gotta get this quad on here. We gotta get the engine inside the truck. Let's get that going. So this is good. God, it's cold out here. Anyway, time to get this engine up into my truck. This will be a hell of a challenge. Let's get it.
A few moments later.
Engine in, other stuff in, trailer attached. We gotta go get the eggshell for Kawasaki. So let's drop that down and get Kawasaki on top. All right, everything's loaded up. You are gonna have a heart soon. Everything else is in the car, truck. So let's get this to the shop where it's cool, nice and warm. Get that engine in, hopefully get spark. Have this thing finally fucking running. And then when that happens, we're probably gonna go to Tractor Supply, pick up some tires, because these are, well, they're no longer, I guess they classify as tires, but they are shit. So let's head to the shop. We'll see you there. Yeah, I'm trying not to. Chill. Quad's in the back. We're heading out. Back home. I actually just left my camera outside, which is probably the dumbest thing I ever did. Hilarious. Maybe we can catch someone crashing or something, but I doubt it. So now we're just going to get the engine in the quad. I'm not going to film it. I actually have a video of us doing this before, so I'll link in the end of the video if you guys want to hear more of the lore of Kawasaki's engine. So let's get this engine in, and then we'll show you guys from there where we're going to go.
Eventually.
All right, we're back. Right now, I am situating the engine to the shaft. I'm tightening them up with a 13 millimeter. So I'm going to do this for all four of them. I'm going to tighten them up. After we tighten them up, we're going to get the two bolts through the bolt holes there and one down there. Then we're going to get the two Doritos in. And when we get that far, then we'll deal with the right wires. So let me situate the engine in first, and then I'll show you guys what we do with all the wires. Alright, well, that was a pain in the butt. That was a lot of jacking stuff up with the jack, crowbarring stuff into place, using a rubber hammer to punch in some of the bolts. We got the two back bolts in, one right there. I have the other one facing the other way, down there. We got the Doritos along with the bar in as well. So this engine is now solitary. It's in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up all these wires correctly and then put some oil in it. So let's do that next. Okay, so engine's in. We got all the wiring done. It's becoming late, dark outside. I got the wiring done. I went to go turn the engine, and it seems like this all works. I'll do this one-handed. So light comes on, but I think this took a shit again. But luckily I got like 20 of those in this back pile because these kept going out, so I just bought a bunch of them. So let's change this one out and then see if it actually sparks to life. If it comes to life, then I can start putting the exhaust on and doing all the other jazz. So let's change that out for a different one. Alright, so we have it fucked up. That one was pretty good. Still probably as good. We hooked another one up. I messed up because I didn't hook the starter to here. You're supposed to hook up, according to the book, starter to this starter solenoid, fuse, and then this to positive. And this ground one, we just have to hook to ground, which I did. I had this ground hooked up here and the starter hooked up to ground, so that was my mistake. Now when we turn the key, lights are on, good. If I hit the button, the engine wants to turn over, so good. We have all the wiring done right. But now I'm gonna have to put oil in the engine, and I'm going to have to do the exhaust. We're gonna put the exhaust on, oil in the engine, and we'll do that for now. And then the carburetor we gotta hook up too. So carburetor, exhaust, oil in. Good, let's get it done. So we got all the gears. I even checked reverse. The reverse light does come on, although I'm not sure if you're supposed to, if that dial is supposed to turn and then get stuck and then continue or not. I'm not sure. So that's the thing. So we have to get gas, get the exhaust on, and then we can finally give it a run and see if it starts. It should. The carburetor's been cleaned. I mean, everything works, everything runs. The engine we rebuilt beautifully, I might add. So everything should be good. Battery's charged. Everything's hooked up right. Some of the wires are kind of, I left dainting like that, but I mean, for now they're okay. I might redo a couple of them just to be sure that they're, you know, mud proof and so on. But other than that, I mean, it's coming together. It's starting to look like a quad again, which is crazy because the longest time I've seen this thing is just in its little exoskeleton. So we got that for the guard. And another thing I'm going to show you guys I'm going to do is I have this giant switch that I bought as a joke a while ago. I think I'm going to use it because it does work, although it is exceptionally heavy. But I think I'll hook it up to this 14-inch light bar I got. And since these lights that you can see hanging off of here are kind of shit, I might cut these off, find out which wire is power, punch out the plastic light cases from the actual cover here, like that one and that one, and then I might put in the 2 extra bulbs I have here, the LED lights there, and replace them and make them my normal lights. And that one I'll use for the big switch to turn it on whenever I can, and that'll utilize the switch and I'll have the lights going. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's I guess let's go get gas first, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit when we start getting this thing more mobile. Alright, I've done about just as much as I can today. It's late. I am gonna head home, and tomorrow is another day. So see you guys in the morning.